I just realized I have shoes in the back. Ugh, whatever. Let me fix that. Oh God, I can't get up. Okay. Every time I start one of these videos, I have to fix something. The shoes are fixed. We're good to go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. By now, you know that I'm saying goodbye to my little friend, the InPen. For now. I'm just saying see you later. It's not goodbye, it's see you later. And I'm changing to the T-Slim X2 with Control IQ, which I did Google and find out that is the one that fixes your blood sugar or helps you if you're high or if you're low. I'll go into more detail on that later. But I'm changing my insulin delivery method. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have a lot of notes that I've written down. And if you're wondering, wow, my eye itches. It's allergy season out here in the desert. If you're wondering why I look like I'm wearing the same thing that I was wearing in my, what I think is my last video, it's because I am, because this is the same day, because I was so excited earlier to like get it and unbox it and reveal it to you that I couldn't quite form my thoughts then, but I have since had some water, had some time to think, and I have my notes that you can't even see, but they're there. So, to start, yes, I'm going back on a pump. That's old news now, but I chose the T-Slim X2. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I fought with insurance for this, so I put in some hard work. I've been trying to get this since January, and I have, as you probably saw in my last video, y'all didn't know me when I was on the Tandem before, but I was on Tandem before when it was just the insulin pump and didn't have Control IQ or the app or like anything. It was cool because it was a touchscreen, but didn't have any of the like extra features. So I have been on T-Slim before. My plan was that I had my T-Slim, worked really well. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I obviously haven't like touched it in maybe 4 years, but I went to my endo in January. As you saw, I took you guys with me, and I was like, I want to get on a pump. I have a pump. I think I just need to update it and I'll be good, and I just need to start ordering supplies. So I called Tandem, like gave them the down low and was trying to like get it updated, my other pump, and they were like, oh, actually your pump's out of warranty, so we can't update it. You have to get a new pump. So that's what I did, is I got a whole new pump. But this pump has the Control IQ technology on it and is like ready to go out of the box. My other pump, I guess I'll keep it if I need it. It's a good backup, but I'm sad because I had to spend a large sum of money on this machine. So that's okay. We're not gonna think about that. We're gonna move on to the exciting parts. So I have my notes, but the first thing is why? Why am I going back on Tandem? And for 3 seconds, I thought maybe I didn't put my SD card in here, but then I was like, you're dumb, it's definitely in there. Okay, we're good. Why am I going back on the Tandem pump, or on a pump period? So I, in December, was home for Christmas, and I was just like, like, I love pens. Pens are great. They're easy to travel with, though I haven't been traveling. Easy to travel with. Easy to just like, boom, you do it, like you're done. But it's just part of my philosophy that like you should change things up every now and then, or you'll get burnt out from doing the same thing every day. So if you guys maybe remember, I don't think I did like a big reveal when I switched to pens, because when I first started my YouTube channel, I was on the Omnipod and I was DIY looping. I changed to pens because I was like tired of that, wasn't into it. I hated the Omnipod. I really loved that it was tubeless, and that was great, but the sights did not work for me at all. No matter where I put them on my body, it was such a pain. But I originally was gonna switch to pens for like a couple weeks, and then I didn't know what I was gonna do after that. I was just gonna kind of like see what I felt. But I now have been on pens for like I went on a pen November 2019. And so this year it would have been 3 years. It's been 2.5 years. So this little guy, although it's not the same pen, but pens lasted me a long time and I really loved them. And there's so many things I love about them. But again, it's just part of my part of my philosophy that you should just like change things up every now and then, do something different, change it up so that you don't get burnt out. That's my key. That and Instagram are my keys to not getting burnt out with diabetes, because you can get burnt out very easily. So yeah, I meant to take a pump break, was gonna take it, and then I didn't know what I was gonna do after, but now it's been 2.5 years and I'm back at the pump. I would never go on like insulin injections like with the needles. I mean, this is the closest I've come to that, is a pen, obviously. But yeah, I just kind of listened to my body, listened to myself and said like, do I need a change? Like, what do I want to do? And in December, I was just like, I think I'm ready to go back to being a cyborg, a robot. Also, I'm just noticing that there's bees outside my house. I think I have a beehive on my patio. That's a problem. Why did I go with Tandem? So as I said before, I was on a Tandem pump previously. It didn't have any of the bells and whistles. It was just a touchscreen pump that was really great, that connected with my Dexcom. I was on MiniMed way back when. I was never on the MiniMed CGM. The Guardian, I think is what they call it. I never experienced with that. I'm good letting them do their thing with their pumps. I really liked the Tandem when I was on it, but again, it didn't have any of the bells and whistles, not the Control IQ, which is essentially like looping. I'm gonna be practically looping again. Didn't have Control IQ. Which if you don't know what Control IQ is, it will give you insulin if you're like above a certain range, and it will suspend you if you're like going low. So I'm super excited for that, like at night when I'm sleeping. Yeah, let me look at my notes really quick and just make sure I'm on topic. Oh, the other reason I love Tandem, or I went back to Tandem, is they work with Dexcom, and I love Dexcom, I swear by them. They're one of my favorite CGMs. Haven't tried the Libre, but I really love Dexcom. I've personally had a lot of success with them, and I'm just realizing I think there's food on my shirt. No, there's not. There's something on here. Sorry, I get distracted easily. But they work with Dexcom. My pump before worked with Dexcom, but it didn't like fluctuate my insulin levels based on that, but now it will, and it's just, I'm hoping it'll be like a breath of fresh air. Like, I don't have to worry about looking for my insulin pen, or remembering to set an alarm to take my Tresiba, or remembering to even take my Tresiba with me. The other reason I'm going on an insulin pump now is it's getting to be summer here in Arizona, which typically means if you live anywhere else, I haven't lived here this summer yet, but just let's assume I'm sort of correct in what I'm saying, is what I've heard is you're either out by the pool or you're inside in the air conditioning. So I'm not planning on spending a lot of time outside in the summer. So I thought this would be a really good time to use it. I'll probably be inside most of the time. I looked at getting like a Yeti lunchbox to put my pump in if I go to the pool, but we'll get to that because they are expensive. But I know that would keep my pump nice and cool, because I wouldn't just like throw it in a bag and leave it in the sun if it's like 120 degrees out. But I'm planning on using it over the summer, and then we'll see. I feel like I can't say like this is what I'm gonna do, because I'll probably do something different based on, I was gonna take a pump break for like a couple weeks, and here I am 2 years later. But I'm gonna see about maybe switching back and forth to pens in the fall. Couldn't think of what I was saying, because I definitely like being outside here in the winter and the fall and spring, but it's getting a little toasty. It's like 85 degrees out today, so I'm not going for a hike today. But all that to say, I'm planning on using this now over the summer, because I think I'll be inside mostly, or in some type of cool area, because like you can't be outside here in the summer is what I've heard. Well, I have been here in the summer and it's been tough, but all that to say, I'm gonna keep going on in my notes. Oh, the other reason that I went with the T-Slim was I'm familiar with, like I said, I had it before, so I'm familiar with the site changes. It's the one thing I didn't love about T-Slim is there's a lot of steps in changing your pump, but now that I'm back, I know how to do them. I know like in the cartridge, you have to suck out the air bubbles or like do something like that. I need a refresher on the steps, so I am gonna get trained before I like dive into this thing, but I'm really familiar with the whole thing. I know like how to use it. I also love technology, so like I'm so excited to like learn about the new stuff. And yeah. I feel like I'm talking really fast, but I had to take a breath of fresh air. Okay. So the next thing I wrote down, I kind of wrote down like questions for myself to answer is, am I nervous about anything? First thing I have on my list is sleeping with it. I'm not, how do I say this? I'm not looking forward to like sleeping with a pump because it's kind of annoying. It's like attached to you. I like now that there's nothing attached to me when I sleep, but we're gonna deal with it. I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna like roll over on it or something, or I don't know, but that's just inevitable. The second thing is I'm nervous that the first couple of weeks when I charge it, which I'm planning on charging it when I'm in the shower. I did that before, just like every day I kind of juiced it up, whatever it needed. I'm nervous I'm gonna forget to put it on because I'm definitely not in the habit, although I am in the habit of changing my pen needle right after, so hopefully I'll put my pump to charge like where I would put my pen needles, and then I'll just like know to kind of like go grab it or go do whatever. So I am nervous about forgetting to put it on, but obviously, hopefully I'll notice. I don't know. That'll be an interesting thing. If I forget, my blood sugar will be like 4,000,000. Second thing is I've only done this one time, but I'm nervous about ripping out of sight because I'm nervous that I'm gonna totally forget that I have it on and just like take my clothes off, do whatever, and forget and just rip it off. So that's something I'm like, hopefully I remember. Although I'm pretty conscious about like my surroundings, so though I do have a bruise on my leg from hitting a table, but that's another thing I'm nervous about. I'm also nervous about, this is a huge thing that I'm gonna have to do. Not huge, but mentally, I'm probably freaking out more than I have to, is I have to switch back to Novolog. So I'm on Fiasp now. I put Fiasp in my pen, and Fiasp doesn't work in the T-Slim, or I think in any pump. So I have to switch back to Novolog, which, I mean, I don't think Fiasp ended up being like that much quicker than Novolog. I was on Novolog before, but I am just like, whew, what if my body doesn't like it? What if it takes longer? What if, I don't know, so many things have changed? I have no idea, but I am nervous to switch back to Novolog, I'll tell you that. And I did call my doctor today and get my prescription kind of rolling, but my insurance is of course like, wait, so roll my eyes at that. Oh, the other thing I'm nervous about, although I'm also equally excited, is figuring out my settings. So I don't remember what any of my settings were before, and like settings kind of confuse me, but I just like roll with whatever my doctor says because like obviously they know best. But I'm both nervous about starting from scratch and excited about starting from scratch because I feel like it's like a clean slate. Obviously I know how many units of Tresiba I take, so I know about how many units of Novolog I'll need during the day, but I don't know when I need more, when I need less, but that's where Control IQ has my back. So thank you, Control IQ. Okay, my next prompt I have is the future. So how long will I be on the pump? I kind of said that before. I'm not totally sure. I'm planning on being on it the summer here into the fall until it starts cooling off, maybe like November. And then going back to pens when I'm like hiking outside more and doing whatever. But again, I say one thing, I do something completely different. So you'll just have to make sure you're subscribed to see when I switch back. Also, I feel like I should say, I love the InPen. It was great. I just like for my mental health and again, being burnt out, I just need to do a change. There's nothing wrong with the InPen. If you're thinking about getting the InPen, I highly, 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 highly suggest it. But I just needed something different, something to like change it up. As I said, yeah, I'm planning on being this on the summer because I'm gonna hide out in the AC with my, as you saw in my vlog, my curtains drawn and all my blackout shades down so that the sun can't touch me. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can kind of just like hop back and forth between pens, pump, yada yada yada, but we'll see. We'll see what the future, I feel like I should say we'll see where my pants take me, because I always say I fly by the seat of my pants, which is so true. But yeah, I don't know. I have the pen. I know it's here. I have the cartridges for it, so I can use it if I need it, and I have some extra FIAS, but I'm not at the end of my rope with that. So I know I have options, which is what I kind of wanted. My next thing and my last thing is what am I excited for? So I feel like this whole video I've kind of said what I'm excited for, but I'll kind of recap it here. My first thing, which like I kind of forgot about, and then like a couple of days ago I was like, ooh, I'll be able to do that, is precise bolusing. So right now in the pen you do by half units, so 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, blah, 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 blah. But I think, or I know I can do like super precise bolusing on the pump, so that'll be great. I'm excited to see what my A1C does. Like, will it go up? Will it go down? I have a appointment at the end of April, which it's March. The day that I'm filming this is like the end of March, but by the time you see this, it'll be like April 7th, I think is when this will go live. So I have an appointment in like 2 weeks from when this video goes live. So we'll see what my A1C is in that. I think that'll be way too soon to tell if it has made a difference, but it'll be cool. Super excited to try out Control IQ. I have heard people love the algorithm of it, so I'm excited. And I'm hoping it kind of like does the thinking for me a little bit. Obviously not for like bolusing, but if I need a correction or if I'm going low, maybe I'll have less cavities because I'm eating less Scandinavian swimmers. But I do love my dentist though. Total side note. But I'm just excited to use the new technology, and I cannot wait for the summer when you can bolus from your phone. I'm definitely gonna do a video on that when that comes out. No idea when it's gonna come out. Summer's like super broad. Does that mean June, July, August, maybe September? Maybe it means May. Summer is incredibly broad, so who knows when that'll actually come out. Maybe it won't come out in the summer, but we hope. The other thing I'm excited about, I don't mind taking injections. I like the freedom of it, but I am excited to just push a button and take insulin. I'm a little nervous for the site changes and stuff, but like I'll get that down pat. And yeah, I'm just excited to like push a button, take some insulin, be good to go. I do not know why I keep doing this. I did this in the beginning. I probably won't put that part in, but I think that just means I'm excited. And if you can hear that, my AC just kicked on because again, it's like 85 degrees out today. So the other thing that I'm excited, which this is like so juvenile of me, but we all know how I am as a human, is the cute pump stickers. There's so many cute pump stickers, so many cute pump cases now. I'm excited to decorate this and make it like my personality a little bit if I can. So yeah, so that's it for this video. This is a long video. This is all one clip and it's like 18 minutes and 30 seconds right now. So this is a long video. If you've made it to the end, leave a comment below and tell me if you're diabetic, like what kind of insulin therapy you use, pump, pens, injections, DIY loop, whatever. I love hearing how people like take insulin. But for now, that's it. There's gonna be a lot more pump videos coming. I'm hoping to record like when I get trained on it, and definitely want to do the first 24 hours on the pump. So whew, we'll see where my pants take me. As I say, I feel like that should be my slogan. We'll go where my pants take me. I'm flying by the seat of my pants with this. Right now, my pants have a T-Slim X2 with Control IQ on them. That was like really nerdy of me to say, but it's fine. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!